just got off the ferry, about to go and meet Naranko or Juna for the first time, so let's see how this goes. How you doing, dude?
Oh, you made it.
I did make it. Everybody meet Jonah.
Hello.
How you doing, dude? Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Let's get all this stuff in the in the car. So this is your beast.
Yeah, she actually fucked up. It's almost out of there.
Right.
Close the door, I guess.
What's that? Sorry.
Forgot to close her door.
It's all good. Oh, hey, that's fun. Who's this then?
She's Nori.
Nori?
I actually
Hey.
sent on your new Discord.
Ah, yeah.
Made a little introduction to her.
Nice.
So yeah.
Hey,
To go.
you're gonna be the whitetail finder for us, eh? Hey, yeah. Nice dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can just sit this up here and probably get run over. Rightio. Let's do it. So we're just leaving Turku now, or how do you say it? Turku.
Turku.
You gotta like roll the R, which I'm never good at. And so we're gonna about an hour and 10 minutes drive, I think you said. And so yeah, should be pretty good. But I think we're getting close to being on the city limits now. Just navigated through all the you know, the big town metropolis of Turku.
There's your fast food place.
Oh yeah, check this out. This is a Finnish McDonald's Hesburger. So we might have to give that a nudge later on. We just saw our first few deer in the field back over there with 3, 2 does and a fawn, I think, so it's looking good. Well, you know, we've seen deer now, right? Some people don't see deer hunting, well, you know, while they're hunting through, so yeah, we're already winning. But it's just started to like sleet, snow a little bit too, so it's going to be cold. But that's all good. All right, we've just pulled up, and I don't know if you can see, but it's just started snowing. Well, it was snowing a little bit on the way, but we're in for a fun little day, that's for sure. And this is the place we're staying at, so nice log cabins, and we're right next to a big candy store, so. My teeth are going to get a hammering, I think. Right, so we're heading out to the hunting grounds to do a little bit of recon. We're quickly, super duperly fast unpacked, so the motel's a bit of a mess, but it's an organised mess, right? We know where everything is. It's stopped snowing now. It's warmed up 2 degrees. It's now 4 degrees centigrade, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's like just above freezing for you Americans, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I mean, you guys saw it was snowing before. Yeah, so let's go and see what we can find, dude. So we just got to the hunting grounds now. We're just going to go for a bit of a scout and a walk. So this is like literally just the base location. So there's one of these cool teepees where I think they do all the cooking and stuff like that, so very nicely made. Yeah, that's awesome. I just love it too. The smells like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's your TP on the wall behind you, dude.
Oh, yeah. There was some, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, always.
Gotta get the find the essentials.
Because when there's like this, what are they called, like sort of covers, or this like the public ones.
Yeah.
You always like it's like a habit where you like set up like firewood for the next people
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and then you bring toilet paper to the outhouse.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
So then there's always like
Leave it as you,
continuum, yeah.
leave it as you got it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess you lead the way.
Yep.
See where we go.
Walk to the field instantly, because
Okay.
there's very likely that the whitetail just cross there.
Yeah, okay. So we're just doing a bit of scouting, and there's a little trail you can probably see comes down through there, but it comes out into this nice open field. So I think we've got quite a nice place to start. The dog can smell all sorts of deer, just absolutely chomping at the bit to get going. So that's a good sign, but they're probably all bedded down in the this sort of brush out over here and through, oh, you can't see it now, but in those high trees up behind there. So all in there, that thick stuff, they'll be bedded down at the moment in there, especially the dogs doing this crazy. Would you say that's right, Una? Would you say that's right? Like, you know, like because she can smell them so close, they got to be somewhere pretty close.
Yeah, it's probably within like, I'd say within 100 meters.
Yeah, yeah. So that's bloody exciting. They use carrots here in the winter for food because the deer run out of food as soon as the snow starts falling here. Because we were just talking about before, but like they're not natively from here, and so like, you know, in America I know they dig for the acorns and stuff like that, but there's no acorns in the forest here, so it's quite a different sort of food that they have to go for.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's keep going anyway. Just stopped, like we've come up with a pretty solid plan for tomorrow morning anyway. There is I have never seen so much deer sign in my life. Oh, we've got a drop of water on the lens there. I'll smear it all over the place. But yeah, there's so much deer sign everywhere. There's moose sign, there's rabbit sign, yeah, everything. And the dogs like absolutely going bananas. We thought we heard something out in the bush there before. Oh, we didn't see oh, there's the big rock over there. So, but look at this, it's freaking beautiful. Absolutely stunning, amazing.
There's definitely something fresh here.
Yeah, the dog's going mental.
Yeah. Come on.
It's just the Halen, Van Halen. Wow. But
let it be a little colder so it'll stay.
yeah, but literally there's so much sign around, and we just went past the carrot spot, so we're going to set a blind up there too. Una's got a bit of camo netting and stuff, so we're going to make a bit of a makeshift blind up and sit there as well for a little bit, so that'll be cool. Could be even the plan for tonight maybe.
Yeah.
We see, because it was getting cold. I know they get pressured for food a bit, don't they? So, but yep, put Graham's camera away safely, so it can't get hailed on. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to keep scouting this out. We've got the archery test to get to at 4, and we'll probably check in back then. But things are looking promising, so you know, we'll see how we go. So. Jona's showing me the, oh, I've got a dot on the screen now, the fields that we can hunt. Check this out. There's a doe over there.
There's a are falling from those as well. No bucks.
And then over here, I don't know if the zoom's going to go. Oh, look at all them. Absolutely crazy. So we have a I mean, I guess we've probably found the best place yet to go. That'd be safe to say, right? I mean, obviously they're in fields, so it's going to be a little bit harder to stalk, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. So, good times. Look.
They're all, I'd say they're all fawns.
Look at this.
They're all so small.
Look at those. Look at
They're
those.
all fawns.
3 fawns. Look at that. Meat has never run so beautifully in all its life.
There's like between the trees and the hay.
Dude, there's like a million of them over there.
Yep. Which map is? So we're here. Okay, so they placed that one there, and this one is disappeared again.
Hang on, I'll try and zoom out. There's even more over here. Still no bucks though, eh?
Nope.
It's funny, I can see them better than the human eye.
And behind to your right, there's 2 at least on the field.
Yeah. So I think it's probably safe to say that after the archery test we're actually going to come back here, just because then we can get onto them faster. Obviously it's going to be harder to stalk because they're on open fields, so we're going to be needing to be a little bit lucky. But yeah, it should be okay, I reckon. It's nice to see so many deer. It's a very positive thing. And so like all that sign we saw in the forest earlier, that's it's probably exactly the same in the forest, but obviously we can't see them. So yeah, things are looking up, and you know, what do you reckon?
There might be some deer here.
There
Who knows? Who knows?
There's a couple, right? There's a few. There's 1 or 2.
Just need to be lucky, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, seeing them, and then it's quite a different thing to putting an arrow in them. So
yeah, you can see 3 over there.
yeah. Oh yeah, there's even more over there too. Crazy. Whew. But yeah, we're getting ready for the archery test. We get called up next. We get wedged in between some of the rifle shooters here. And there's one other bow hunter here too, which is good. So, for anyone that wants to hunt in Finland with a bow, you have to pass an accuracy test, which consists of hitting a target at 20 meters with 3 arrows within 3 minutes.
Okay, you're fine. Thank you. Good luck, Mark. Thanks.
I had to ask the judges if I could move the target because it was offset. In the middle of that brown square I'm running up to there's actually like a ring. It's got a thin white line that denotes a circle that's 12 inches wide. But the target was facing away from me, and obviously you get less surface area unless it's square onto you. So I just wanted to make sure that it was as square as it could be to me, give myself the best chances of passing this test.
Ihan vasta tänä syksynä, mutta en ole vielä saanut. Nyt oli tarkoitus, että mennään illalla valtaan. Ne olisi amerikkalaiset kilot. Tänään se vähän kiiruu. Nice.
With the 3rd shot out, it was time to go and see how I did. They've just about gone through the back of the board. Oh no, my fletchings. Oh crap. Oops. We're just getting our piece of paper.
€20, yeah.
20 euros, there we go. We both managed to pass the test with flying colours and first time. The only thing that remained was for us to get the piece of paper to prove it. Thank you.
No.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers. Dude. High five. You'll be right. So we both passed the archery test first time. I, as you saw, probably just about lost my arrows to the back of the target. They need to put a catch mat behind it, but I think it's primarily a shooting range where we're at. They don't probably do archery here, so that's all good. None of the fins got damaged, but poor old Vast Form's sign got a little bit of a hammering. I don't know if you can see that. The light's a bit weird. Let's try this way. So yeah, but when I saw them in there, I was worried that the fletchings might have got ripped off them. Which is, it's like, if you guys' names were on them, I wouldn't care. But obviously, like, it's a pain about not having a functional arrow without you guys' names on them. So, but anyway, so whitetail deer time.
Yes.
So, what's the time now? 4:48. So sun goes down 7:15, 7:45 or something, right?
Yeah.
So we hopefully we'll get about an hour's hunting time, something like that. But if they're in the fields too, obviously we might be able to see them a little bit longer. Because there's no rules about when you have to stop hunting in Finland, but you're not allowed to use a torch. So you can shoot as long as you can see with your normal eyes. So yeah, let's do this. Yeah. So I'm going to record this part now because once we get to these fields, it's go time. Ian Rogers, you're first up. Your arrow's first up on the bow, and for people that don't, maybe you've only just seen this channel, you're not sure, but people sponsored my arrows, and they can name whatever they want, and Anne chose to name the arrow after her deceased daughter. So it's an extra special arrow, and I promised her I'd use it first. So I really hope everyone's like a deer proud. It's quite a sentimental thing to do, and I feel the power of that, I suppose. So thank you very much. Like I say, I hope you're proud. I think the next one after that is Jay's, and then it would have been Ned Bella's, but Ned Bella's arrow is at this current time non-operational, but it'll be fixed. I broke it in practice the day before I came out. Then after that is Gunda's arrow. Then I think it's Lucky's, Fast Form, maybe Shadow Format, I think. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and hopefully you get to see your arrow getting loaded into the bow. But like I say, it might be just really super fast. You get to see the arrow afterwards. It'll be hopefully covered in blood. It'll covered in blood or dirt, one of the two, maybe a mix of both. So yeah, but let's see. How long have we got left? About 20 minutes. 50 kilometers. So half an hour. About half an hour left until we get there. We arrived with about an hour of hunting light left. Basically, this next part of the video is how not to stalk 1.1 by myself, TK. When the audio kicks in, you're about to hear how noisy I am and how fast I'm going and just how buzzed up I was, I guess. Like, I'm really super used to stalking goats, and they're not so good with sound, not so good with sight. And basically, if you can put something between you and them, then you're pretty good. But these deer, as you can see here in this clip, are already running away from me. And yeah, I guess like this whole part, I was very I felt the pressure from how much time we had left that day. I was super excited to get out and hunt, you know, and I just blew the whole thing. I wasn't thinking clearly. So enjoy, have a laugh. I learned a lot.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah.
So we didn't get any deer. I'm just doing the old recording.
Yeah.
Didn't tell
No
him.
worries.
We didn't get any deer today. I saw a lot of deer. I learned a lot about stalking them. Pretty much the video footage today, I think, I haven't seen it myself obviously yet, but it would be like how not to stalk deer. We were pushed for light. I kind of took off after them like I do with goats, like try and get some cover between us and them. They are like 100 times more onto it than goats. They were onto me and they did the runner. Towards the end, we did a little bit of crawling across a ditch. That was kind of after it got too dark. I don't think we recorded that stuff. And it seemed to make quite a big difference, actually. We got quite close to some. So we'll see how we go. I learned a lot. And even though, like, I've got another 2 days hunting left and stuff like that, I actually had high hopes of getting a deer tonight, but instead ended up learning a lot, so that's pretty good too. Yeah, so no arrows have been flung apart from the accuracy test, which went, as you saw, went fine. So it was a good day. It was still a really good day, and I've never seen so much deer in my life. Holy crap, there's so many deer there. We saw some bucks too, actually. I don't think we got those on camera, did we, because we were driving?
Yeah,
But
not really, no.
no, but they were huge. Well, biggest bucks I've ever seen. There were 3 actually in a herd of does, and one was pretty sizable. The other 2 were, if you ever played Classic, probably scoring just under 100. They were tiny ones. So, but yeah. Anyway, all in all, good day. We're gonna kick up the live stream soon. I derped and thought there was a kitchen here, so I've got pasta and stuff to cook, but there's nothing to cook with. So we've got a jug, so I might see if I can do some jug magic and let the pasta sit for a while and then change the water out to some hot water. That'll probably work, I think. So yeah, good day. What are we doing tomorrow? I think we haven't quite worked it out yet, have we? Planned for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll start off with a stalk, I guess.
Yeah. So we're gonna head to the woods, right, tomorrow, or the paddocks in the morning.
I'd say we'd like take a stroll in the morning around where we like at the edge of the hills, kinda.
Yep.
Because the
You mean-
beddings are kind of like down in the smaller forest here, dense forest
Yep.
areas.
So the first place we looked at today, you mean that first area?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Yeah. So we'll go for a stalk tomorrow. Have a look there, and then I think kind of around the middays and stuff, we might go and check the paddocks out again. Try and get like some of those. I think the solo deer might be a little bit easier to get in touch. There's so many eyes and ears today. Like, what do you reckon? Some of those were
Like
well over 10.
Yeah, 15, 20 at least.
15, 20 in the
some
bird.
of them, so.
It was crazy. So there were that many eyes and ears on the ground. It was pretty hard to get anywhere close. So yeah, we'll see. But I just need to take it a lot slower for doing any of that stalking. Yeah, so we'll see how we go tomorrow. But no doubt, the next video will be, we'll probably have a bit of a recap about the day's plan and stuff like that, because we'll have another talk about it tonight. So, but anyway, this is the end of the first video. So, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been fun. It's left me with a lot of optimism, and yeah, there's so many deer there. There's so many deer. We have a backup plan too. Probably not going to go home empty-handed. It just depends if it's going to be with the bow or not. So yeah. Rightio. Cheers. See you next episode.